We're at the estate sale. This place is packed. I bet there's probably 50 to 75 cars here. So we're going to go in and see if we can find anything. And if we do, we'll check back in. And if we can't, you will never see this. Let's go.
Some ShamWow. His grandson loves these little people things.
I love pennants, but
Let me see the vest you got. That's
but
really
it's like
pretty.
three-dimensional.
Yeah.
Like I say, I don't pick up these kind of things, but
Yeah,
Unless they're different like that. Wow.
but this is all mall brands for the most part.
Yeah.
I was hoping I'd come across a decent t-shirt or something, but I'm not seeing anything. I mean, if it called for white, this lady was ready. Go crazy over it. I just wanted to see what I had here. Rawlings. What does that say? Lance Parrish? Let's look that up.
Anything?
Yeah, I mean,
We don't know how much the baseball gloves are, though.
yeah, it's like 20 to 50, but I mean, I don't know what they're asking for them.
Right.
Like, it's not super old. It's made in Korea. That's not. Oh, that's a Texas Rangers. That's like one they give away. There's an older one.
Wow, that's cool looking.
Got some mold on it.
Yeah. Does it have any writing on it?
Yeah, I like it. I like the older ones, but it's in pretty rough shape with the mold. I don't know enough to know what I'm looking at.
Yeah. The twin bed is pretty.
Oh, it is. Kind of an Eastlake style.
Yeah, I'm waiting on one of our other workers to get back so we can work on that. Sorry.
Like shampoo or something. Some ShamWow. All right, Melody and I have left. It's the next day, and I'm going to give you a quick rundown. If you watched the video, it's one of the biggest misses I've ever had. And the thing is I watch for models of all kinds, whether they're ones like that, which are working boat motors, or car models, or airplane models. Models are terrific. I watch for the word, I watch for the boxes, and I completely whiffed. Just didn't even see it. And the other thing about this sale is you could go through the time and pick out things, but anything that wasn't priced, they would shoot you this super high price on it. I guess they're thinking that if it was important enough to carry up and ask them, that it's got to be worth a lot. And so like the gloves, $30 a piece. Well, there's just no meat on the bone like that. And I actually hate those kind of pricing situations. You know, some people that they don't price individual items, it's because they're going to let you make a pile and then they shoot you a price. Nope. This one was individual items, very, very high. But we did still find some things. I wanted Melody to shoot the end of this with me, and she declined. So I'm by myself. The first one, she said she bought for me. Like, it is fantastic. This is a Van Briggle, and the original price was $22. That's what, not the original price, that's what they got for it. I need to do a little bit of research because this one has some numbers on the bottom. And so there's an 11 in it. There's also an, I think that's an 08. But I feel like the ones, if I'm remembering correctly on the Van Briggle, the ones that were from, you know, like 2000 or 1908, they had a dirty bottom. But I'll have to do some research. If it's one of the dated ones, she'll still make money on it, but we'll see. I didn't get much at all. Melody did much better than me. I did pick up this. This is a fishing vest. They're not worth a whole lot, and I wouldn't normally buy it other than it was new with tags. It is not terribly old. This one is made in China. It's made in China, so it's not going to be high dollars. It's probably going to fall into that $15 range, and so not going to be worth a whole lot of money. The next tub was actually a really good price, and we've started pulling it out and going through it and listing some of it, but on this one, and I think the price has fallen off now. No, this one wasn't priced. So I carried it up there, and keep in mind, $30 for the gloves. If you saw the vest that I had with the elephants, those sell for $25, $35. They priced it at $20. I can't make any money doing that. And I was a little concerned because I had this vintage Boy Scout stuff, and she said $8 for all of it. So that's a good price. One of the first ones I saw was this nice big patch, and I'm pretty sure that this sash is from the same thing. It does have some stains and things like that on it. I'll have to work out, but still very cool. We like Boy Scout and Girl Scout stuff. The older they get, the better they get. There was from the 1981 Jamboree. There's one of the kerchiefs, and there's some other stuff from the 1981 Jamboree, so I think that that's where they went. I think they were there. And this is a troop bandana. And none of these have a great deal of value on their own, but collectively, we'll probably make $50, $60, $70 on this bucket here. There is a sash, the Boy Scout sash, with the badges on it. We have not gone through to make sure that there's not a rare badge on here. And that's really what you're trying to do, because usually the individual badges are worth a couple of dollars and maybe 3 or 4 if you're lucky. But every once in a while, somebody picked up a badge that's rare, and then you can have one badge be worth more than all of the others. So we'll go over this one. I didn't see anything that jumped off as old. And again, this is probably from the late 70s, early 80s, so the odds of having something very rare are not very good. There were several belts that have the belt slides on them. These are also collectible. but not crazy valuable. But I had 3 of the belts and several badges. Some of the other Boy Scout stuff in there, there was the 1981 Jamboree patch. And they sold, and they started selling them, I think, back in 77. But there was a collection of patches. Now, these are going to be reproductions. They're still old. They're from, like I say, I think these are going to be from 81. But they're not from the dates that you're going to see on here. So, you had the Jamboree 1964. You had the 1935 Jamboree. 1950. 1957. And I don't have these in any specific order. 1960. 1969. 1953. 1973. I think that one's my favorite. And 1977. Also, my favorite patch of all was in the bottom of that collection, which I'm pretty sure didn't belong to it. Aw, yeah. I had a Star Trek patch. So, that'll go to me. Also included was... This is the 1981 Jamboree kerchief. But check it out. There were 3 of them still in the package. So that's pretty cool. They're not worth a ton of money. And they are going to have, I don't know if that will show up on camera. There's a little bit of darkening from the stickers that were on there. From when they were made. But very cool. All of that was $8. So I think that's a good buy. These were shown when Melody was picking them up. There were a total of 4 of these. And what they are it's a celebration of quilts. And they're kind of like a heavier ornament or a wall hanging. And all 4 of them are different. These, they charge me $2 a piece. And it looks like they would sell for the $15 to $20 each. But we have 4. We will probably sell them as a collection. Take a little bit less for each, but have a bigger sale and be done with them all at once. And Melody found those too. I think maybe the best buy, and it's not one I would have picked up, but it's one Melody picked up, was this one right here. And if you look carefully, the whole box was $15. And what it is a collection of postcards. But we haven't gone all the way through them, but there are some of the real photograph postcards in here. Let's see if I can. And some of them go back to the early 1900s. There are some linen postcards in here. There's probably 200 postcards in this box. And some of them are the souvenir type that you see, that you can go buy when you go places. Those are actually easier to sell sometimes unless you have something really rare. I don't think that we had any postcards in here that were $200 each or anything like that. But we've got lots of $4 postcards that we will lot up and put together and sell. This is one of the kind of things Melody likes listing them. They don't weigh anything. Obviously, $15 for the whole set. They don't cost me very much. And most of these have been used. I just grabbed one at random. I didn't even look what it was. But they will have the date on them and all. We enjoy ephemera. We enjoy going through these things. So this was a fun estate sale. If you like estate sales, click right here.